This is one of the things that I think is great about the UWA. It's the youth development. And here's one of these men here, Paul Sloane, in only his 3rd professional match.
Well, he's got an unfair advantage, though, over his competitors because of the bald head. So the light's reflecting off it, and he's blinding his competitors. I think he should be made to grow some hair.
Well, I think his actual in-ring ability is going to give him more of an advantage than his shaved head.
Well, you may say that, Ross, but we'll wait and see.
And the fans do appreciate this man here. You can hear the ovation they're giving him. They do appreciate the effort and the training that all these young wrestlers put in.
Well, he's lapping it up there, but I think the real star is yet to come, Ross.
Weighing in at 175 pounds, the man with the thunderbolt, Jonny Storm.
Will lightning strike here tonight for Jonny Storm, another great youngster in the UWA. And you know, earlier this evening, I saw that man there speaking to Steve Linsky. Now, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Can you shed any light on the subject, Steve?
Well, I have no more information than what you already know, actually, Ross, but what I can tell you is if Jonny Storm is signing up with Steve Linsky, it will be to the benefit of his career.
I'm not sure if I agree with that, but look at the arrogance there shown by Jonny Storm. The fans are cheering him, but he doesn't want any of it. He thinks he doesn't need it. So
he's got a rapport. That's a natural rapport with the crowd.
Jonny Storm hits the ring. And oh, look at the power in Paul Sloane's arms as he uses a gorilla press there. And a great big clothesline sends Jonny Storm crashing to the outside. Steve.
Now, Paul Sloane's got a few lucky ones in early doors, but Jonny Storm knows what he's doing. It's all part of a larger game plan.
Well, a larger game plan it may be, but he's got to get back inside the ring if he wants to win this match, because on the outside, he can't win it. He can only be counted out.
Look at that. He knows what he's doing there. He's just psyching him up. And here comes the man himself, Steve Linsky, accompanied by Mad Dog.
Steve Linsky has no part in being out there, but what a great double leg takedown by Paul Sloane as he goes for the cover, gets a one, gets a... Mad Dog broke the count, Steve. That is illegal.
Seeing things. In your old age, your eyesight's playing tricks with you, Ross. I can tell you that. He had nothing to do with it. Mad Dog's just there, offering encouragement, as is Steve Linsky.
This is disgusting. They should not be there, and they should not be interfering in the match as Jonny Storm stands on the top rope. What's he going for here? He misses a frog splash as Paul Sloane moves out of the way, and he has a disrespectful slap in the face.
Well, let me tell you, it's going to take more than that to outdo Jonny Storm. Even this barrage of punches aren't enough.
Whoa! No! Wait, what's going on here? No.
Mad Dog,
that cannot be right.
A drink.
Jonny Storm has won the match.
Mad Dog offered him a drink. That was all that was. He wasn't interfering.
That is unfair. That is illegal. That is against the rules. I can only presume that Steve Linsky doing this to Paul Sloane is something to do with Paul Sloane being Phil Powers' protege. And this is disgusting.
Mad Dog was not interfering. He was there to offer his support. Now he's interfering because of the things that Paul Sloane is saying about Mad Dog.
Paul Sloane doesn't appear to be saying anything.
Even Steve Linsky. Go on, Steve.
That's just wrong. There's no two ways about it. Look here, Phil Powers.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Get that man out
Phil
of there!
sends Jonny Storm crashing to the outside, and Mad Dog isn't too far behind.
That is a disgrace.
That's no less than they deserve.
That is a disgrace.
What a great flying maneuver by flying Phil Powers. He hit a huge plancha there, taking out both men. And now he takes it to Mad Dog.
Bully boy tactics, Ross. That's all that is.
2-on-1 as the officials try to break it up. They're trying to break this thing up. This is an unscheduled matchup. The match is over. The match was between Paul Sloane and Jonny Storm. Jonny Storm won the match.
Well, this is how the match was won and lost. Have a drink on me.
You know, I think this could just be the beginning of a war brewing here. You know, let's have a look at this great dive by Phil Powers. A great plancha over the top rope. Look at the elevation he gets. A tremendous match followed by tremendous...